How the law of attraction really works, extended version. How the law of attraction really works, extended version. The law of attraction basically is what the mind thinks. You think in here, you'll get it. So they say, whatever you think, you'll accomplish. Whatever you think, you'll accomplish. I'm going to say it again. This is what they say. Whatever you think, you'll accomplish. But it's not that simple. It's not that simple. God has to place in your life attraction steps. And you can try to force these steps. You can try to dream up these steps to be in your life. You can try to say, oh, I got these steps. It don't matter. These steps are mine. But if God didn't place those steps in your life, it's not going to happen. When grass grows in the summertime and goes in its cycle and dies in the wintertime, rain, sunlight, the flowers too, allow that grass and flowers to come up again in the summer. Those are the attraction steps for that. Now, it's not like grass can, if they had it conscious, I want to turn into a cow. Grass doesn't have the attraction steps to be a cow or turn into a cow or do what a cow does. It's grass. It's just sit there meant to be green. And it's not going to be purple or it's not going to be pink. It's going to be green. Human beings work the same way. If you're a child and you're eating a tub of donuts, you're eating a pail of ice cream and a lot of pizza and food, and you just sit there like a bump on a log, a kid watching TV, and your parents say, I want my child to be a professional athlete. I want my child to be a professional basketball player, football player. Even if the child said and thinks he wants it himself in his mind, just because he thinks it's not going to happen. Now, on the other hand, if you have a child or you're a child or whatever, and you're eating just the same, a whole lot for energy, but you're running around, flipping, dodging stuff, being quick and fast, limber. Your bones are, flexible. You can do splits and you can flip around and all that. Chances are you're going to be a professional athlete if you want it. Chances are. It's not guaranteed because the way human beings do stuff, they put stuff out there where things not, you often say easy. It's like competition. But chances are you could be a professional athlete if you see that. God has placed those attraction steps in your life. If you got a child that know how to somersault and flip and he's flexible and can run and outrun other kids, those obviously are signs. Signs, attraction steps. Signs, attraction steps. You know what to do with that. A fat kid on the other end that can't move and run, how could he possibly have attraction steps to be a professional athlete? It don't matter what you want and what you think. It's in God's will, not yours. I'm going to say that again. Woo, because that felt good. It doesn't matter what you want, what you think, what I want, what I think, and what I want either. Me too. Me too. Yeah, me too. It's in God's will. So, that's the way the law of attraction really works in a nutshell. God places attraction steps in your life for whatever he wants you to be, because he sees your life from beginning to end. And if you can easily visualize and see those things, if you can see those things before it happened, that means God wanted you to see those things. And those are your attraction steps, because you can see it. If you can't see it and you just pretending like you can see it, it's not going to happen. That's just pretend time. I'm going to see this because this is what I want. But deep down inside it's not going to happen because you don't really see it for real. That means you don't have the attraction steps for real. Yeah. People can actually visualize and see their path because God allowed them to. God placed that in their life to see that. Carmelo Anthony, Michael Jackson, Derrick Rose, Michael Jordan, they saw, or their parents saw, somebody in their life saw how they could be a professional athlete. Tyler Perry, somebody in his life, or somebody he probably saw, how he can be a writer or some type of entertainer or whatever. They saw this before it happened. They know they did. They saw it. They saw how the potential could be from that. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of y'all don't see it. You're just forcing it like you see it. And that's really not how it works. God has to place those attraction steps in your life so you can see that. You can't pretend to see it. Because when you see it, it's really real. It's really real. Now, the way human beings got things set up, they make it competitive for you to get there. There's a lot of kids that's just as talented, or a lot of people just as talented or whatever, trying to get to the same goal that you want. But God will place that insight, also known as attraction steps, for you to see that if it's meant in your life. If you don't have that in your life, you cannot force it. And 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10 probably, you're not gonna do that. You're force feeding something that's not gonna happen. So that's how the law of attraction really works in a nutshell. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Love you. I'm out.